Hi everyone, welcome to the second annual Micro Dreams event. Last year we brought you to beautiful Fiji, and this year you get to visit Samoa and an amazing entrepreneur who is going to inspire us over the next hour of the program. But before we jump into that, I just wanted to introduce myself to you. I'm Mandy Ginsberg. I'm the former CEO of Match Group. I was responsible for businesses like Tinder, OkCupid, Hinge, Match.com. And I guess you could call me the ultimate connector or matchmaker. I guess I was responsible for a lot of love out there. In fact, little known data is that half of the relationships today in the US and Europe are from dating apps. It's a lot of relationships. But one more connector is someone I'm going to introduce you to, no other than Kelekis, who is the CEO of Micro Dreams, has been at the organization for about a decade. And she's a very dear friend of mine. She and I met in business school, and she was all about connecting us back then and also supporting women. I was a single mom, and I don't think I could have gotten through business school without her. And I'm here today because of what she's doing by bringing all of us and connecting all of us to this incredible organization. So Micro Dreams and their partner organizations have impacted 85,000 people, mostly women. And we know that when you support women and give them microfinancing, access to money to start their businesses that are income generating businesses, not only do they help these women and their families, but the entire communities, their mothers, brothers, sisters, fathers. You're going to be inspired by one of these women today. Polly continues to inspire us, her friends from business school. I know she'll do that today, and I can't wait till you all hear from this amazing woman in Samoa. So thanks so much for joining.
Thank you so much, Mandy. And thanks to everyone for joining us for our second annual Stories with Micro Entrepreneurs. I know we have longtime Micro Dreams supporters watching, and we truly can't thank you enough for your commitment and generosity. For those of you who may be new to our work, welcome to the Micro Dreams family. Our mission is to empower the world's poor by providing them with meaningful economic opportunity so they can work their way permanently out of poverty. We're excited to take you to Samoa for this year's event. I love this event because it's an opportunity for us to bring our work to life. We know it's not possible for everyone to jump on a plane and travel to go meet our members in person, so we are bringing a member to you. This event highlights personal stories and journeys, challenges and successes. During the event, you will have the opportunity to hear from two amazing women, SPBD Samoa member Fela'ua'i, who will be interviewed by SPBD Samoa's General Manager, Luapene Lefau. Our final speaker is Greg Casagrande, founder of both Micro Dreams and SPBD Microfinance. And we have a special performance to close off our event. Before we go to Samoa, I want to briefly introduce the work of our partner and sister organization, SPBD Microfinance, which offers a range of products and services to empower hardworking women to start and grow income-generating businesses. These products and services include financing for their businesses, as well as for housing improvements, childhood education, and higher education, savings accounts where members can save their hard-earned income, and business skills training and financial education. Working together with SPBD over the past 20 years, we are very proud of what we have accomplished. More than 240,000 loans dispersed to women micro entrepreneurs, totaling 250 million US dollars. Today, across 5 countries, we serve more than 25,000 active credit clients and service more than 55,000 savings accounts. Our goals for today's event are to raise awareness of our work, to keep our supporters informed of our impact, and to raise funds so we can reach more women and impact more lives. To accomplish this, we need your support. So how can you make an impact? You can spread the word about our work to your families, your friends, and your colleagues. For example, you can follow us on social media and you can engage with our posts. You can even fundraise on behalf of Microdreams. Another way is to sign up for a newsletter and forward it to others who may be interested. And of course, you can donate. We have various ways to do this. Tonight, you can send a text to 44321, and in the message section, type MDreams. That's MDREAMS. There are also many ways you can donate on our website, microdreams.org, including donating stock, or you can mail a check if you prefer. We hope you will be inspired by our work and donate at a level that's comfortable for you. Now, I would like to share our first video. And I'm excited because you are going to get the chance to see Fela'ua'i in action, at work and at home. And you will see her businesses and her significantly improved housing. You will also see what the power of microfinance can do to change lives.
Talo falawa, wa o Fela'ua'i, wa o foi o le presidente le leo fa manuianga i Lefau nei. Wa o le sui au wai tonu o le SPBD Samoa. O le tausanga i lua afe na o amatai nai por kalamen nei. Tolu se lau le tupe na o amata talaina. A o le taimen nei, le wa o tala le valu afe. Bisinisi na o tala mai e le tolu se lau le amatanga. Talu on tatala le SPBD Samoa. O na ia uka pisi, na ia kamako I kalango le fale. Ia maaveina le market. Wa tupo le bisinisi. Wa te le bisinisi taimen nei. Wa uma faya so sisi fase lau. Fa nau mai ele taxis furtolo wafe. Tupe na le bisinisi. Matuano noa ia swinga le lei o lo pahinga talo na uofi tono por kalam. O swinga le lei nei wa tu vaia. Wana o amata no fo mai le fare kapoleni. E lo umalava tua oi nei. Sa wai lava o no foi apai lima. A terminei. O no foi se mea o mautu wai la no fo. Wale le mea uma ona ole SPBD Samoa. Ole tala le tau fai atu le SPBD. Whafteite le lava le SPBD. Whaftai le whamanuianga. Mo tau tatala mai mo mātou tina vai vai. Lea, mo ule toi vai vai. Talu le SPBD wa umalosi. Toi la ngona lo lima malosi termine. Ona le sosoani le SPBD Samoa ya mātou lima vai vai. Whaaftai tele mo whaamanuianga le SPBD Samoa. Tō wha soifua.
Well, you just saw her on video, and we are about to go live to Samoa, where Fela'ua'i and Luapene are waiting for us. Before they take over, I wanted to let everyone know that we will have time for a short questions and answer session with them. We did receive a few questions in advance, so thank you to those who sent them. That said, it's not too late to submit your questions, and you can do so by sending a text to 37607 and typing MD461. You'll receive an automated reply, and then you'll be able to text your questions. If you'd like us to mention your name and location when we read your question, feel free to include that as well. Now it is my sincere pleasure to introduce our next speakers. Luapene Lefau is the General Manager of SPBD Samoa. She was promoted to the top post in 2019, and she's the first Samoan national to hold the top position. Luapene has been with SPBD almost 20 years, and in her previous role, she served as Finance and Administration Manager. With Luapene is Fela'ua'i, whose journey has not been an easy one. With no formal education, this wife and mother of 4 used her talents, determination, and hard work to grow her businesses. She is a businesswoman. She is the center chief of her SPBD center and a leader in her village. And she's a role model to many women in her community. We are so grateful to have both of you here with us today. Welcome.
Thank you, Polly. It's wonderful to be with you. Talofa and good afternoon, Fela'ua'i. We saw in the video that you used your first loan for your vegetable garden business when you joined SPBD. Can you please tell us about the different businesses you have today?
Thank you for the question, Luapene. SPBD helped me to start my business. Today, I have my sausage business and a taxis business. You gave me money to buy supplies for my business, like flour, oil, sugar, and beef sausage. I make beef sausage, sometimes pork sausage, and I sell them too. I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning to cook and make fresh sausage. And at 6 a.m., I take them and sell them at the school canteen. I sell them to teachers, parents, and students. I usually sell all of my sausage by 11 a.m. Then I go home and prepare for the next day. With income from my sausage business, I was able to save money. I used some of my savings and a loan of 8,000 tala from SPBD to buy a taxi. My husband is a teacher, and after school, he drives the taxi, and we earn more income for the family.
Wow, that's awesome. We saw your house in the video. You were able to build a much healthier and better house. How did SPBD help you achieve this?
Yes, before I joined the SPBD program, we live in a
Small shack.
We live in a small shack, and we earn more income for my family. And its roof covered with tarpaulin. With my business and loan from SPBD, my husband and I have able to build a good shelter with 5 iron roof. And then now we have better house for my family. I use my SPBD loan to buy building material, like iron roof, tables, cement, and other materials needed. I have been able to expand my house over time from this business income. My children were able to grow up in a good and healthy house with concrete walls and concrete floor.
Oh, what an inspiring story. It is very good that your children were able to grow up in a solid and healthy home. What would you say are other important impacts on your family, especially your children?
I have 4 children, and they were able to get a good education. I never went to school. I only went to Sunday school. I am proud that I was able to pay for my children's school fees and other education expenses. My eldest daughter, 43 years old, finished her certificate in maths and science from National University of Samoa. And now she works in LA. American, after marrying to the American Samoa Army. Now she has 10 children, 4 sons, an American Army, 1 nurse, 1 flight attendant, 1 works at the wharf, and the rest have their own families. My son finished his schooling and is now helping me. So he is learning how to run a business and be an entrepreneur. My 3rd eldest daughter now works as a salesperson in a shop. My youngest is only 13 years old, and she is still school year 9. Yes, my children were able to get the education that I never had.
What a story, Fela'ua'i. You are such an inspiring woman. You've been a member of SPBD for a long time, and you are also the center chief of your SPBD center. For our viewers, I wanted to say that the center chief is one of the top leadership positions in each center. SPBD staff visits each of our centers once per week, and that is where we conduct business with our members right in their own village. An SPBD center can have anywhere between 10 to 30 members. So my next question to you, Fela'ua'i, is, over the years, what has SPBD taught you?
SPBD has taught me how to do bookkeeping for my businesses and has taught me financial education. I have learned the importance of making more savings. I have been a center chief for a long time, and my leadership skill has been improved over the year. I always enforce group and center currency. I enforce member of my center to put in Tentala during center meeting as a guarantee for those who cannot make a payment. I am so confident in helping my center to be strong. I continue motivating and empowering women to stay focused on their business, work hard to maintain their business, and to dream big.
Wow, that's good. It has been wonderful for me to see your journey with SPBD Samoa over the years. What are your goals for the future for your business?
To sustain and grow further business, to keep on improving my house so that we can have a very good house in the future. To build a small shop in front of my house, to sell my sausage and other items needed to our neighbors, to turn a small shop to a bigger shop by including more items in the shop, because our location does not have a small shop.
Thank you so much, Fela'ua'i, for taking your time to be with us, to share your wonderful story, not only to us, but also to those who are watching our live interview. I'm so proud of your current achievements, from one small business in the start to handling multiple businesses now. Please keep up your excellent work. English is our second language, and you are doing just fine. I'm sure those who are watching our live today wish you all the best for your future success. And I'm sure one day when they visit Samoa, they will come by and try one of your delicious sausages. Once again, Fa'aftai lava. Okay, Polly, now back to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Luapene. As we sort through your questions over the next 3 minutes, we will show you a video on microdreams.
What's in a dream? A place to call home? Or having enough to eat? But maybe it's a chance to be self-sufficient and to prosper. To give an education to a daughter or a son. In 2000, we began in Samoa by empowering women to lift themselves out of poverty through meaningful economic opportunity. With women like Ainga, who supports 8 children and 8 grandchildren. She used her first microloan to make and sell pancakes, and her second to start a successful family fishing venture. In Tonga, it took Finiofa 3 times to pass the South Pacific Business Development Test and receive her loan, but she didn't give up, and she's never missed a loan payment. Then we expanded to Fiji to help Margareta and her family grow her award-winning tapa design business to support and educate her children. In the Solomon Islands, Ellen creates necklaces, bracelets, and earrings out of paper, and now helps to train other women in her jewelry-making techniques. With unsecured loans as little as $150, we give dreams an opportunity and a concrete path to success through financial education, business skills training, and ongoing guidance. With a 99% repayment rate, loans are recycled to finance more entrepreneurs. Opportunity becomes fulfillment. Education becomes motivation. Accountability becomes accomplishment and confidence and success. What began with one woman, one family, now reaches tens of thousands. A contribution from you will continue to bring dreams to life.
Welcome back. We hope you enjoy the highlights and successes of the women members we support. We appreciate your interest and your questions. So let's dive right in so we have time to answer as many questions as possible. Okay, the first question is for Luapene. Joseph from New Jersey asks, You have been with SPBD almost 20 years. Why did you first join SPBD and why have you stayed?
Thank you, Polly. I joined SPBD on the 18th of February 2002 as Finance and Administration Manager, and I've been with the position for 17 years before taking on the role of the General Manager for almost 3 years now. I stayed on because I like working with the community, especially women. I am a village woman, and I know exactly the reality of living in a village. SPBD makes a difference to the lives of our women who have never had any opportunities to start a business due to lack of capital. None of the commercial banks want to give out any loan to unemployment women to start a business. Fortunately, SPBD provides that opportunity to low-income earners and unemployed women in Samoa. And I am so proud of SPBD, and I'm so loyal to the company for its wonderful work in Samoa and in the Pacific. Thank you.
Thank you, Luapene. Our next question is for Fela'ua'i. Thank you for sharing your story. It's clear you work hard. What advice do you have for other women entrepreneurs so they can succeed with their businesses? And this is from a viewer in Auckland, New Zealand.
Thank you, Polly. I told my center, because I'm a center chief, to make us strong. And the Fa'amalosi, don't Fa'avai. SPPD is a good helping for us and for all women in Samoa. Thank you.
They need to be strong, never give up, to make sure, they can chase their dreams, to become a successful entrepreneur in the future. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. The next, okay, for Fela'ua'i again. Here's one. What business challenge have you faced and how has SPBD helped you through it? You can think of any example.
Thank you. I think that's not enough money because the SPPD's program helped me to bring the money and make the business the big business. Thank you.
So the loans really helped you grow your business.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, and your savings as well. Okay. Okay, I think we have time maybe for one more question. And actually this is for you, Luapene. It says, I assume COVID restrictions have negatively impacted at least some of your members and their micro businesses. How do you motivate the SPBD members who face challenges with their businesses to keep going?
We encourage members to change their mindset in operating their businesses by switching to a business that can be 100% done locally. So they can easily earn money from every week by selling their produce to the market and to the village any other business that they do know that they can do it in Samoa while we still face this COVID-19 pandemic and its restrictions. And this will assist them in earning income while still facing this COVID-19 pandemic. So that's the, we need to encourage our members, to keep on going. By keeping on going, they need to earn funds or earn income from other, substitute business that they need to, to run, making sure that they can still earn money on a daily basis, to support the family and also to make their loan repayments.
Okay, Fa'afetai. Wonderful. Thank you to you both. Thank you, everybody, for your thoughtful questions. Really, and a very, very special Fa'afetai thank you to Luapene and Fela'ua'i for your very inspirational interview. It was wonderful to see you again from thousands of miles away.
You're most welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, now I would like to turn it over to Greg Casagrande. Many of you already know Greg. For those who haven't had the pleasure of meeting him yet, he's the founder and chairman of the board of Microdreams and the founder and president of SPBD Microfinance. And he's an inspiration in his own right. Greg remains as passionate today about microfinance and giving our members the tools to work their way out of poverty as he was 20 years ago when he founded SPBD in Samoa. His seemingly endless amounts of energy and drive continue to propel the organization's growth and success. We are lucky to have you, Greg.
Thank you very much, Polly. It is my great honor to wrap up this event. It has now been almost 22 years since we began this microfinance venture. And over that entire time, I am very proud to say that we have remained true to our mission of providing poor but hardworking and aspiring women micro-entrepreneurs meaningful economic opportunity so that they can work their way up and permanently out of poverty. Over that time, we have also had the immense pleasure of working with over 85,000 women across nearly 2,000 communities and have provided them over $250 million US in unsecured financing to help them grow their businesses, to help them improve their housing conditions, and to help them invest in their children's education. Very importantly, along their journey, each of our members has built her confidence and her self-esteem. They have also learned to take on a significant sense of personal responsibility. Our ladies are taking charge of advancing their lives and the lives of their families. They do this despite whatever obstacles or circumstances with which they may be faced. All of our members have a can-do attitude. We work hard to instill this attitude into all of our clients. The children of our clients see that their mothers are winners and behave as such. There are no victims among the Microdreams SPBD family of micro-entrepreneurs. Today, we heard from Fela'ua'i, one of the 85,000 plus hardworking, determined women with whom we have partnered. As she told all of you today, she has had absolutely no formal education growing up, other than attending Sunday school with her siblings. I hope that you found her story to be inspiring. Today, you have also had the opportunity of meeting two of my top lieutenants, Luapene, Lefau, and Kelekis. With leadership like this, it is easy for us to get a lot done. I want to thank our entire team of 180 staff spread across 6 countries, who each day are working to empower tens of thousands of women micro-entrepreneurs across the Pacific. Fafatai team, for your dedication and awesome efforts. There is, of course, more that we can do. There are still very poor Pacific Island countries, islands, and communities where we are not yet present. There are still tens of thousands of aspiring women micro-entrepreneurs that do not yet have access to meaningful economic opportunity. For those of you on this call who have supported us through the years, thank you very much. It has made a difference in the life of a woman and her family. For those of you who are considering supporting us, please know that your support is welcome, highly appreciated, and most importantly, your support will be very impactful. There are many ways that you can support us. Polly has already discussed these, and they will be on the screen immediately after I finish up. I would, however, like to point out a few specific options. The first is donating appreciated securities. In the US, this can make a lot of sense for those facing capital gains taxes. Please reach out to Polly to learn how to do that. The second option is for those with substantial means to consider making a social impact investment. For those interested in learning more about that option, please reach out to either Polly or myself. And finally, for those involved with Rotary or other civic-minded organizations, you can support us by organizing your group to help sponsor a village or an entire island of Our Ladies. Today, we have a lot of wonderful Rotarians making a big difference on the island of Fela'ua'i in Fiji. Whatever you do, please stay connected with us. Read our newsletters and share them. Please know that we are delighted that you tuned in to our event today. Immediately following my farewell, we're going to sign off with a musical performance by a wonderful Fijian performer, Apakuki Nalawa, who goes by the shortened stage name of Kuki. Kuki is the son of one of our many inspired, hardworking women micro-entrepreneurs in the Fijian Islands. He's going to perform for you his new hit single, Le Marama. I hope you'll enjoy the smooth and modern vibes of cutting-edge Fijian music as performed by Kuki. With that, I want to say, Fafatai, Fafatai, Fafatai Te Lava, Vanakavaka Levu, Maluapito, Tangio Tumas, and thank you. Thank you very much. Be well and God bless.
Next one is dedicated to all the strong, beautiful, hardworking women out there. I'm particularly proud of my own mom, who is a part of the SPBD program in the Mandy Center. This one's dedicated to you, mom. And also to, all the hardworking women who are still going strong despite the COVID-19 pandemic that's striking the country. This one's for you. It's called Le Marama. Hope you enjoy. Dina, 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 Le Marama. You're beautiful in every way. Le Marama. Be you no matter what they say. Yeah. As lit as the morning sun, your light reaches everyone. Your love makes the world turn. Dina, Dina, Le Marama, you are beautiful. Wakana mata ni diva, girl. You are a queen, finest thing. Oh, you are Le Marama. You're beautiful in every way. Oh, yes, you are Le Marama. Be you no matter what they say. Yeah. You are fire. fire, you are strong. Ikona Rossi, you belong. You are a queen, finest being. Vako Kauai. You are fire, you are strong. Ikona Rossi, you belong. You are a queen, finest being. Vako Kauai, Imarama. You're beautiful in every way. Oh, yes, you are. Lady Rama. Be you no matter what they say. Yeah. You bring happiness into the world. Where would we be without you, my pearl? We draw faith, we draw power from your Dina, Dina. Wakana no mini no muya loving naka. Turama tuwa no go wasali marama. Wakamba uti ko kena musasanga. Le marama. Woo, woo. You're beautiful in every way. Oh yes you are. Le marama. Be you no matter what they say. Yeah, Dina, 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 Lema Rama, Lema Rama. You're beautiful in every way. Oh yes you are. Lema Rama, Lema Rama. Be you no matter what they say. Lema Rama. You're beautiful in every way. Lema Rama. Be you no matter what they say.